Hey, Iman at White Lance. This is a new feature that is pretty exciting for those of you who have your customers creating milestones rather than freelancers. And it is giving you an additional flow. So typically, the flow, as you know, is the customer creates the milestone, then the freelancer approves the milestone, then the customer can go and pay for the milestone. And what we've built now is the ability for the customer to create the milestone and skip the stage where the freelancer has to approve it. So the customer can create it, pay for it, and approve it in the space of 5 seconds. And what this does is it just makes the flow much smoother for use cases where the freelancer's kind of already accepted that the customer can just decide what they want them to do, if they have that kind of relationship. The downside is that obviously if the freelancer is not approving it prior to the customer paying for it, it might be that the freelancer says, actually, I don't really want to do this task, in which case you're going to have to go into your Stripe account and issue a refund for that customer. So it may be that the percentages of you having to go in and issue refunds increases, but my guess is that it's probably worth it for the simpler user journey that you're offering your customers. The other feature here is that you can see these are the tick boxes that we've ticked here. First of all, it's the customers create the milestones rather than the freelancers. That whole thing is ticked. And then, do you want to skip the freelancer approval step? Yes. And then thirdly, do you want customers to be able to edit milestones? That actually is a poorly named term. I'm going to change that now. Imagine that it reads, allow customers to delete milestones anytime before they're paid. I'm going to demonstrate what that means now. So I'm a customer. Here's a live contract with a freelancer. I'm going to add a milestone. Test milestone to be auto approved by freelancer. Let's say this is an individual milestone for £10. Add. And normally, as you know, now we have to wait for the freelancer to go and approve it. But you can see now I can go ahead and pay as a customer. So I don't have to wait. I can go ahead and pay, view the invoice, pay. That's paid. And now I can go in and approve it. Done. So you can see that whole process took less than 10 seconds and the money is paid by the customer, sitting into the Stripe account, and then approved for release to the freelancer as soon as Stripe has finished processing it, which is going to take maximum 10 days, maximum 7 days. In most of your Stripe platforms, it will be less than that, maybe 3 days. So that's done. It's a completely approved, finished milestone. So as you can appreciate, if your platforms are using milestones to pay in arrears rather than using the escrow system, this is a really streamlined flow for customers. Okay, now the next part is to do with the deleting. So I'm going to test milestone to be deleted. So assuming that the milestone hasn't yet been paid, which it hasn't, you'll see this button delete, which is new. Do you want to end it? Of course, you can change this to be delete or whatever other terminology you like. It's gone. And that's it. So all of these functionalities you can access via your admin dashboard. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for your time.